Hello, two heads up here. Welcome to an updated and improved and hopefully finalized Chaos Elemental killing guide. Killing the Chaos Elemental with cabbages or potatoes or whatever you can fit in your big sack. So, it's very similar to killing the Chaos Elemental with watermelons, except you've got this sack here and you can remove one vegetable at a time, in my case, cabbages. So, the reason why you have to do this, in case you don't know, is the Chaos Elemental will unequip your items if you have free inventory space. So to prevent that, you have a full inventory space at all times. So with this method, I believe it's much better than watermelons because you don't have to bring a knife, and you only have to bring one sack of cabbages opposed to like 5 watermelons or so. And that means you can bring more sharks. Of course, the downside is you don't want to eat the cabbages because you're going to reuse this same sack of cabbages over and over again, which is awesome, which means you don't have to buy watermelons. So just grab yourself 1 or 2 sacks of cabbages, just in case, and you can do Chaos Elemental as long as you have the other supplies. So let's look at the bonuses and the equipment I'm wearing. This is pretty much the gear set I've finally decided on that I'm using. It seems like the Chaos Elemental, I don't know if it uses all 3 styles of combat. It kind of feels like it just uses magic and it occasionally hits through your prayer. That's what I think. So, I've gotten the most kills with this setup. I average 3.5 kills with this setup, and depending on the drops I get, I can get 4 kills. In my last guide, I forgot to equip an arrow. I've got, just one random arrow equipped. Ring of Recoil is definitely the way to go. That's an extra 30 damage, very cheap. Proselyte is the best armor that you can wear, really. You can wear Verax, but then again, you're going to risk it with this setup. For killing the Chaos Elemental, it's all about, number one, the most important thing you want to stack is accuracy. So, Rune Defender and Whip and Barrel Gloves are pretty much a must, otherwise you're going to miss. Okay, so you're going to take those 3 things with you. Then you want to stack prayer, so things like Nezi Helm, Proselyte, and Fire Cape. And I really recommend if you have a Fire Cape, bring it, because it gives that strength and prayer bonus, which will allow you to bring this exact setup. 3 prayer potions, like I finished with 2 or 3 doses left of prayer potions, so there's no way I'm going to get smited from my Fire Cape. Let's look at what I risk. This is what I risk without Protect Item on. And with Protect Item on, I get to keep my Fire Cape. I risk about 100k, Nezi Helm and a DDS, 100k. So, this is pretty much the best setup I could come up with, and it's very effective. Superset, of course. I really only bring a Dragon Dagger simply because of the poison damage. And I definitely would use melee over range, even though it says on the wiki it's weak to range. I have used range on the Chaos Elemental, and it just does not hit. The only thing that works relatively well are Ruby Bolts, and even still, those don't hit often. So let's get started. My last trip I did 3.5 kills, so I've got this one partially killed. Or maybe it died of poison, I don't know. But we'll find out soon enough. So save as much run energy as possible. Don't run until you actually see the Chaos Elemental. Hopefully it didn't die of poison, then I'm going to have to... there it is. Alright, so Piety on, run on. Okay, got teleported. So a few tips for fighting the Chaos Elemental. Pretty much always have them right-clicked. See, because when he teleports you, if you had him right-clicked, you can just right-click back and get right back on him. See, you wait a little bit, and then you click. So if you click too early, it won't register. Here's another one. Okay, 2 in a row. Now I click. 3, 4, and I'm done. The only downside is, as a friend talked about with Chaos Elemental, he does not have a cooldown on that teleport spell, so it can get pretty frustrating sometimes. But yeah, this really confirms my suspicion that he only uses magic, but just occasionally hits through your prayer, because it is a magic spell. But so let's talk about, I guess, Ring of Wealth and the drop table. The drop table on the 07 wiki is not complete because I just got a Rune Kite Shield and that wasn't in the drop table on the 07 wiki. And the Rune Kite Shield, I believe, is a rare table drop. I also got, a while ago, I made a Crystal Key at Chaos Elemental, so I got both halves, which is also not in the wiki. So yeah, I think Chaos Elemental is one of the most frequent droppers of items from the rare drop table. So half keys, gems, left halves, all the rest. I even think some random bits of rune item like Rune Kite Shields, Rune Squares are from the rare drop table as well. Unfortunately, I'm not hitting, which sometimes happens. Okay, so you can eat to full, and I accidentally pressed fill, which is when you fuck yourself. And full inventory again. And smited myself. Sometimes they're fast kills, sometimes they're just not. Okay, so I've got 3 items, so I can just pick up all my cabbages back in my bag, fill up my inventory space with those items, and then I'm good to go. If you want to fill up your inventory with more items and keep as many cabbages as you can in your sack, there are gold ore inside the rogue's castle, so you can just run in there real quick and pick them up. Alternatively, to the northwest of here in that scorpion pit, there's some bones you can pick up and fill up your inventory space with. So then you go ahead and superset before you log. Make sure you got enough prayer. And go ahead and log. There's a good old Yu-Gi-Oh Man 500. Like I said, I made this account when I was 12 or 11 or so. 12, I believe. And I was a master of Yu-Gi-Oh! I was the Yu-Gi-Oh Man. So, I'm quite the honest fellow over here. Kills take, I think, around 2 to 2.5 minutes. It really just depends on how often you hit. So I'm doing really good inventory-wise. I just used a little more prayer than I would have liked. Okay, so keep my walk on for now. It looks like he might be in the castle here, which is not a bad spot. You just got to watch out for PKers. Yep, he's in here. So keep your prayers up. Oh, nice, nice. See, it really just depends on what I clicked on the whip. It really just depends on how often you hit for how fast the kills are. Once you got them poisoned, it really helps out speed-wise. If you were to flinch kill a Chaos Elemental, it would take you around 5 minutes just to get one kill. And with this setup, you can get a kill in 2.5 minutes. See, I'm hitting pretty nicely now. Just do a little bit of dancing before we fight, of course. Gotta dance a bit. This one may be a little bit faster than 2 minutes. Probably because he's in a good spot. Go, come on. I'm getting combo, but there we go, not too bad. And more drops to fill up my inventory space with. So once again, 76, 94, 1, 2. I got 5 drops, and I got 5 cabbages. So take that. I'm gonna fill up the whole thing, take all the bones. Eat a shark, get 2 gold ore, and then I'll head out. But yeah, you just basically repeat this. This is definitely a 4 kill inventory. I mean, technically a 3.5 since I already got him down to half health, but definitely a 3.5 kill inventory, maybe 4, because I still got 2. I've already killed 2 Chaos Elemental, and I've still got 2 Prayer Potions left. But yeah, this is about the best as I can get for the Chaos Elemental. I really love this setup. It really makes doing the Chaos Elemental efficient. And this is one of the more cost-effective ways of killing the Chaos Elemental. And remember, you have to factor in what you're risking into cost-effectiveness. So if you're risking a lot, there's a low chance that you're actually going to make profit, because it's more likely you're going to get PK. But I think that's all I have to say about Chaos Elemental. Good luck, you guys, on those Dragon 2Hs, because they are still rising. I'm definitely going to try and get one for sure. Feel free to comment if you have any questions or just comments, haha. And likes really help out my video, bump it up in the search bar for people wondering what's a cool and what's the best way to do Chaos Elemental. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.